Hi, this is Michaela Nelson, and this is my fourth review. I will be reviewing Nearpod. So Nearpod is great for a lot of beginning teachers. I know as one, I was kind to told to make my class my own, and I didn't have much to go off of. And going through the book and trying to be creative and engage the students has not been as easy as one would think. So this Nearpod site actually has a lot to offer in that direction. Said the only downside to going through these reviews is having to create a bunch of accounts, but I will deal with that later. So one thing about this is it comes with like an entire lesson plan. So this is one that I clicked on to go through for myself. It says biodiversity trends because I am in the process of teaching ecosystems right now. So this goes through and kind of guides you step by step and how this lesson is created and how you can integrate it. So it goes through exploring ecosystems, the entire unit. Excuse me. The materials you're going to need, how to prep yourself and your students. So before teaching, preview all lessons, web articles, video content in this unit, review and print additional resources, which they also have listed as well. And then it goes in and it also goes, that's a general view of the whole entire unit. Then it goes into lesson specific. So when you're going to lesson specific, exploring the ecosystem, and this is all through VR. And biodiversity trends, matter and energy, invasive species, seed diversity, so on. And then it also provides a bunch of additional and supplemental resources that you can use to further engage the students. So there's handouts, there's other websites, there's videos, and it doesn't just give them to you saying, here you go, here's additional resources. It actually tells you where you can use them. So like this one here on seed diversity, seed bank directory. It specifically says that this website can serve as an extension activity where they can explore 15 of the largest food banks in the world. So when you're talking about food banks, then you can pull that in. And it provides all of this wonderful information, worksheets, and activities for you. All you have to do is get on and know what you're looking for. This is extremely helpful for first-year teachers that have little to nothing to go on. So you can save all these. You can create your own. And then once you do create a lesson and have students join in and answer questions and complete activities, it'll generate a report for you so that you don't have to go in and physically grade things. So it's a nice little neat wrapped up in a package and tied with a nice little bow on top. And this is something you can go and create months in advance and then have it be student paced where they can have a couple weeks to work on it, or it can be a one-day lesson thing and you can do live participation. gives you the chance to go through here and go through a teacher lesson. So here's what the teacher sees. Here's what the student sees. Okay, so here's what I've put in as a teacher. Then over here, students have a chance to respond. Okay. And then you can add in activities. Use pictures to match it with the words. I don't know. I'm just gonna grab randomly here. Yeah. Time for reflection. So how they feel with the lesson, and so on. So you can use pre-made lessons, you can make your own lesson, and as you've seen within that lesson, it's not just a lecture and presentation. You can actually add in your own activities in fun and quirky little ways. So you can do matching, you can have a quick little game that they could play against each other so you get faster. And then, one thing that is pushing hard right now are exit tickets. And it's just a quick and easy way to do that at the end of the lesson. There you go. Answer a couple questions over what you just did. And then they can provide their own feedback as how did they feel comfortable after that lesson? Do they feel like they understood what was presented? Do they need more information? And then you can kind of gauge how fast you can move on from certain lessons. So out of the ones I've done so far, I believe this is one of my tied for first or second as far as availability of materials. Price wise, I just doing the free trials right now. A lot of these haven't told me exactly what prices until this is you'll be given the option at the end of your free trial. But as far as free trials go, and if there are free options of versions, a lot of these are excellent and wonderful. And I think that this actually would be worth the money to put in and have to help, especially new teachers starting out, help them a platform to stand on and add something a little bit more engaging to their curriculum.